Right, Katie. That's Katie, I'm sure.
Well done.
What happened in the last episode of Attack on Titan? Your minute starts now.
I'm not going to be able to summarise it because it was so crazy.
Minute. I'm going to just do it quickly.
So we started off seeing the Malians at war with another... What was it? It was... Middle Eastern territory people. I don't know. And of course they were using... are they called their, like... What are they called? The Somalians, and who are the other ones?
Eldians.
Eldians, that one. They were using Eldian soldiers, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they were basically just... They didn't care. They were like, go...
It was the Eldian front line. They had the vanguard who were digging the trenches.
Yeah.
And then they had the suicide bombers that were going to send in. And
yeah. Because these... the people that were fighting had like this train, didn't they, that had like...
Anti-Titan
cannons. That literally like went through Rainer's armour. Yeah. So like insane.
Yeah.
And then we saw the recruits, these like young kids, that were kind of they were fighting to be the person that's going to be next in line to take the armoured Titan.
Yep.
We found out that what was it he said? He said 9 years since
the operation
started. So how many years have passed? Because it was 5 years and then a year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming
3
that
years have passed.
I'm not sure if it's 3 years, because when they said it was the operation started,
right,
that means they set off on the journey to go to the paradise.
But I assume that means like, so when it first attacks, or because we first saw it and then 5 years have passed and then a year had passed since they'd said, didn't they, a year had passed, so I assume...
Yeah, it was 5 years since the Colossal Titan attacked the thingy. But like I said, I don't think they started the operation and then immediately attacked the thing, because they would have had to infiltrate and everything, wouldn't they? So we'll probably find out. So we don't need to figure that out. Basically, the stuff that Kate got that you haven't mentioned yet.
So
they dropped. Look how long.
I don't care.
Hurry up or I'll knock you out.
Yeah, so Rainer and Zeke turned up, and like you're about to say, just dropped Titans on this city.
Mm-hmm.
Which was insane.
Yep.
We met Colt.
Yep.
I believe his name was, who they said was gonna take the Beast Titan from Zeke. We also saw this other Titan, didn't we? He was like this weird looking one. He looked a bit like a lion, is how I'm gonna say, because he had like the hair and like a skull face.
Yeah. He also had
he was like small
bones on his fingers.
But they'd basically said that was like the end of the war, of the Malian war against these people. So
yeah, Fort Slava.
And it ended with who looked like Jane.
元帥殿、いよいよその時が来たのです。人類が巨人の力を超えるその時が。我々が巨人の力を過信し、羽の生えた巨人はいなかったか。
God imagine that.
つまり我々はもう巨人の力に。分かっておる。近い将来、我々は戦争の主導権を失う。いや、すべての巨人の力を収めたという新聞の見出しが必要なのです。
Oh dear.
お前の任期はあと1年足らずだったな。
Less than a year.
コルトが私の獣の能力をすべて引き継げるのかとても不安でして。
If he's royalty, doesn't that mean that he can also?
あの忌まわしき脅威。
Why is it the royalty he can do?
の行いに終止符を打つのは。
If Eren comes in contact with him.
私でなくてはなりません。
If I'm sure it was like if Eren touches a Titan that has royal blood, he can use the founding Titan's power. But didn't he say that he was gonna go and save Eren?
Yeah. He said he'd be back to save him. Hopefully we get to see some of our actual known characters So basically what they were saying there was they've rested on their laurels of using the Titans for far too long. The rest of the world is moving away and finding ways to fight them.
You saw with the anti-Titan
they did some
shells
real
they
damage.
had, it was just going through the armoured Titan. Which is a stark difference from like when the Survey Corps were fighting the armoured Titan and could barely get a hit on him.
Using like swords and that.
Had to use
Thunder spears.
Thunder spears, yeah.
The very last coin.
He also said though that he was worried that Colt wouldn't get all of his abilities. Like what abilities is he referring to though?
So he can...
Because he can turn people into Titans, or it looks like he can. He can scream and they turn into Titans.
If those things even were people, because when they were being loaded out, they were just like... Well, he does actually.
I wonder if he knows though. Surely he would.
He might not.
ケツの吹き方が独特なんだ。誰にも言わないでくれ。軍の船が32隻も沈められたのなら、それは巨人実体の仕業とは考えにくい。少なくともエレン・イエーガーを含む巨人が2体以上調査するだけじゃない。
Technically,
oh yeah, it doesn't. Marcel.
Is that the friend that Emea is?
The Jaw Titan?
The Jaw Titan. So he took Emea's Titan, so she was a Jaw Titan.
Right, so that means we haven't found out what the last one is. Together for every battle. She's the
Crawley one.
The Crawley one.
She said she forgot how to walk upright, didn't she?
Yeah. The burial. That's where Grisha was from, wasn't it? In the last episode, he said, wasn't he just flying around killing Titans? Falcor.
Falcor, yeah.
Me. So Falcor is...
It's showing us a different side to Reiner. It's making me like him.
But I think what the series has done...
I liked him, and then I disliked him, and then I
think the thing that the series has done really well is it's really blurred the lines between who's good and who's bad.
Oh, bless him.
This was me carrying Katie home a few weeks ago, folks. So, I suppose the main question is, where is the 9th Titan? The big question at the minute is, where is the 9th Titan? Do these have it, or is it on Paradise Island? Because the Colossal, Founder and Attack are all on... That's the thing, even if you really hated Reiner, all that's happened is he's been indoctrinated by the real bad guys.
That's the thing, learning the truth, I'm like, oh, like, because when he was talking to Falco, he did...
Yeah, that was also something that happened. That wasn't funny.
That is nice that they're saying that, but it's also slightly problematic. They're like, oh yeah, you went out into enemy lines, blew up a train and got shot at. Congratulations.
Jaw. Oh, Reiner. Hey! Don't you talk about Sasha like that,
Sasha.
Shut your mouth. No, it was not.
Do they know that they can't remember that? That their minds were wiped? Surely Reiner would know.
The hell happened there? I know. Imagine sending what, 4? Was it 4 of them that went out?
Yeah, only Reiner came back.
I know, the Zeke came back.
Yeah, but the original...
Actually, no, there would have been what, 5? Because Piek went with them. That's the thing, it's the usefulness, isn't it?
Really sad.
It is really sad. Right.
Warhammer Titan.
What? King Fritz. Warhammer Titan, what the hell is that going to be like?
So one of their family always inherits a Titan, but they don't have to do anything with
They
it.
don't use their power. No, I can see happening.
It's like I understand everything the same, but also I don't want them to kill any of the people on the walls.
Conquered within a year. It is, it's just going to be a war, isn't it? Warhammer. I just want to see what the Warhammer Titan looks like now. Ugh. The devil take it.
What they need is to work together. All the Eldians need to come together and realise the big issue is Marley.
I don't want to see the preview. Yeah, that's the thing,
Fair
isn't
enough.
it? It's
King Fritz or whatever left them, but they also wiped all of his subjects' memories, so they don't know.
So the royal family could be blamed, but not so much.
Fair enough, but then Hysteria, she's turned around and said, no, well, now all the people need to know the truth. She's breaking that.
I can honestly see this being the entire first part of the season just being like this lot.
Just Marley.
And then
really
the second season being the war, essentially, between Paradise Island and Malians.
It's really making a big effort to go, okay, so now he is the real bad guys here.
Yeah.
He's Marley.
The bad guys are the Malians, aren't they?
You did hate Reiner and the likes of Bertold and Zeke, but now you understand them.
Yeah.
You understand why they are the way they are.
Curse Attack on Titan for making
they're
us
essentially
understand
scared, not just for themselves, but for their people, the Eldians that are trapped on that.
Because there's a lot of really bad problems that the Eldians have to put up with from the Malians, and obviously it all goes without saying.
No.
But the biggest problem they're facing at the minute is their usefulness, and I think that's why as horrible as it is, that's why it's made a point of going. There are countries around the world who are finding ways to fight Titans.
Yeah.
So if we can no longer rely on Titans that are coming from the Eldians, why do we need the Eldians? So it's getting to the point where
when you can just use just real warfare.
So it's like, at what point are the Malians just going to say, well, we don't need the Eldians anymore? So hold on, let me just go back to the point. Let me just go back to the point that I was making. Right, so there's Eren, who has 2 Titans. He's got the Colossal and he's got the Attack. Yeah, he's got the Founder and he's got the Attack. You've got Armin, who's the Colossal Titan. Then you've got, on the other side, you've got Reiner, Zeke, Piek, Galliard, Colt?
He's going to inherit the Beast Titans, so not Colt.
Who's the other one?
Then there's the Warhammer.
The Warhammer, that's 8. There's the
because
the Jaw Titan. Did I say the Jaw Titan?
That's Galliard, but Eren has
2. No, you've got to think there's Ymir's Titan, which is the Jaw Titan, and the Piek Titan. What's Piek's Titan?
Annie.
What's Piek's Titan called though?
I don't know. She's just the crawly one. Annie. But she's hidden, isn't she? So that's what. So maybe when they said more than 2 Titans, they might think that Annie's working with them. Because they don't know what happened to her. They might think she.
It's a thing as well. What's going to happen with Annie? Like, it's going to be weird, isn't it?
Well, she's still encased in there. You'd think though by now, Eren would be able to break through that. Because he has the fist, doesn't he? Surely he could break through it and.
Who knows? There's all kinds of stuff going on. We've still yet to really figure out the time period. But
with Annie, right? Because they've only ever called her the female Titan. I wonder if she has like another name. Because female Titan, does that mean only a female can become that Titan? Which doesn't really make sense, does it?
I don't know.
So I wonder if she has a different name.
Armored Colossal. Beast. Female Founder Attack. Jaw. Warhammer. But there was the other.
There's the other one.
I swear PX Titan had a name.
Well, when said it was like.
Did they not say the name there? No.
I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, so now we know what I wonder what the Warhammer Titan looks like.
What does that even mean?
God knows.
That's really like crap that they have the Tybers who just inherit the Warhammer Titan but never have to like actually use it. It's kind of it seems the same as like as the royal family inheriting the founding Titan. They kind of just someone inherited it and that was it. They didn't do anything with it.
Nothing to be done. Yep, that was us watching the second episode of season 4. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell, let me know if I when we upload. We upload every day. Don't spoil anything. Anything else you want to say?
At least now we know all the Titans.
Yeah.
So that's one thing checked off the list.
There's also quite a lot of stuff there that we learned as well, didn't we? The Titan that Galliard was Emiya's Titan.
Jaw Titan.
Galliard was Marcel's brother. Marcel was the one who Emiya ate to get.
So he's taken the Titan his brother originally had. He also said that he felt like he should have inherited the armoured Titan.
All hell breaking loose.
But like it's good that Rhino doesn't want Gabby to inherit the Titan, but she clearly seems like the most capable between her and Falco.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
I need to